United States State Department says forced labor and prostitution is a crime that can be found in every country, even the United States. Kevin Bales, the president of the human rights group Free the Slaves, says his organization has urged the U.S. for years to include itself in its Trafficking in Persons report, and now it is ranked in the 2010 report.
Enough people said, look, we can't continue to look like hypocrites. It's very important that we get a ranking for ourselves.
Ambassador Luis Sidabaca, the head of the Human Trafficking Office at the U.S. State Department, says U.S. citizens and foreign nationals are being victimized within the United States.
There are homegrown traffickers who are enslaving people in various segments of the economy.
The U.S. joins 29 other countries in receiving the highest Tier 1 ranking. That means these countries have laws that prevent human trafficking, protect victims, and prosecute perpetrators. Worldwide, the report finds a growing trend in the human trafficking business.
We see more and more women suffering from labor trafficking, specifically involuntary domestic servitude. These maids suffer in silence behind closed doors.
Of the nearly 200 countries listed on the report, 22 of them saw improvements on combating human trafficking. One of them is Cambodia.
Cambodia still has a big trafficking problem. The difference between this year and last, though, is that they've started doing labor cases, not just sex trafficking cases.
Somalia and Haiti are not ranked because the governments are too weak. Sidabaca says even before the earthquake, Haiti had a significant problem with children being trafficked and forced to work as domestic servants. The earthquake just made the problem worse. Haiti's neighbor, the Dominican Republic, is one of 19 countries the report has downgraded in rankings because many of them are not enforcing their own laws. Kevin Bales of Free the Slaves says one challenge is having a police force that recognizes the crime.
The average police officer on the beat out there walking around hasn't had sufficient training to make it easy for them to see the crime even when it's right in front of them.
Bales says the State Department's report has leverage in the world community.
If you're on Tier 3, according to our law, you stand liable to have certain supports and trade and cooperation and economic support denied to you.
The economy is another factor on how nations respond to human trafficking. The State Department is concerned the global economic downturn could affect how much money some countries are spending to protect the victims. Elizabeth Lee, VOA News.